Are you trapped in a constant cycle of negativity about your body image and the way you look? Have you tried things like losing weight, changing your appearance, and you still feel trapped in this negativity cycle? You've come to the right place. By the end of this video, you'll learn exactly why you're getting stuck in this negativity cycle and proven tools to help you get out of that negative cycle so that you can actually have the confidence and peace you deserve with your body. I've helped women worldwide to break free of these lifelong struggles with their body image and the constant negativity and unworthiness and step into the bold, unstoppable confidence they've always wanted. Recently, one of my clients, Amy, shared, before meeting Giulia, I honestly never thought that I'd be able to overcome these struggles with my body and food in my life. Now I'm the most confident I've ever been in my body image and in my life. This is the work I've dedicated my life to. If you're really struggling with your body image and you need help, I'm here for you. There's a link below in the description to connect with me directly so that I can guide you into the confidence and freedom that you deserve. Now let's get into the video. The biggest mistake people make when trying to have the relationship they want with their body image is fixing external things. So they obsess over their diet, losing weight, taking supplements, changing up their nutrition, and wondering why they're still left feeling miserable and unworthy. They then go to even more drastic lengths, saying, well, I've just got to try harder. I've got to go on a more strict diet. I've got to go on a more intense exercise program. I've got to lose more weight, and then surely I'll feel more confident about my body and the way I look. Only to find that once they've done all of those things, they are left feeling no lasting sense of confidence, and these negative thoughts that they've had about their body image and their appearance have followed them all the way there. Does that sound familiar? I bet you're nodding your head right now because that was me. The reason why this fails is because most people try to use a very general external solution to fix an internal problem. The reason why you feel the way that you do about your body and that you're unhappy with the way your body looks is because of an internal problem. You haven't gotten to the root cause of this misery, which is why when you try to use external approaches like food, diet, nutrition counseling, supplements, etc., you haven't really done anything to fix what's actually going wrong. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. In order to fix an internal problem, you need an internal solution. See how those go together? An external solution doesn't fix internal problems. And that's the same reason why people like me in the past went to great lengths of obsessing over diets and exercise and nutrition. And I even got plastic surgery when I was young, thinking all of these external things are going to lead to me feeling worthy and happy with the way I look. Didn't work until I started doing this exact approach, focusing on the inside. You see, our beliefs and our thoughts that we have about ourselves control our reality. So if you constantly have beliefs about your appearance, that you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, you have to lose weight in order to be happy, that's what you're going to believe. And that's what you're going to make sure to be true. The problem is, until you actually fix this internal problem, you can go to all of those drastic lengths like I just described in my own life and still feel unworthy. That's the reason why so many people lose weight, see changes to their appearance, and are still left wondering, why do I still feel unworthy? Why does this negativity follow me wherever I go? So let's fix that together right now. What I want you to first understand is that a part of you was conditioned to think these negative thoughts about your body image. There is a part of you that learned this thinking, and that thinking has been repeated over and over and over again. And through neuroplasticity and the way that our brain works, the more we think something, the more we believe it to be true, the more energy we send those thoughts, the more emotion are behind those thoughts, the more power those thoughts gain. And therefore they become part of our subconscious programming. Once they're part of our subconscious programming, they basically run on repeat, which is why no matter how many times you tell yourself logically, I don't want to think this anymore, this is hurtful, tomorrow is going to be a new day, I'm going to think positively about my body image, I'm going to use affirmations, none of that actually really works. It's the same reason why so many people I work with have gone to great lengths of therapy and still find that they are left feeling super unworthy in their body image, because we're not getting to those deeper internal layers of what's going on. So let's use this tool today together, and I'm going to teach you how to start making this confidence a reality for yourself and to stop being the prisoner of your mind and instead become the master of your mind. It's really helpful if you can find an object. This is mine. This is my little troll. I want you to, if not now, that in the future, sometime soon, find an object to represent this part of you that has all these critical thoughts about your body image and the way you look, because this is going to be really instrumental in your healing. If you don't have a little part, that's fine. You can get one later. But for now, we're just going to really start seeding this concept that this is a part of you. It's not all of you. Who you are as a human being is not a critical person. You have a part of you that has these critical thoughts and was actually trained to have these negative thoughts on repeat. Remember that this part of you learned this behavior from probably parents, could be grandparents, family members, friends, society, beauty standards, diet culture. A lot of brainwashing has happened to this little part of you to make it think the way that it thinks. The great thing is we can actually change that. So in this moment, on a scale of 1 to 10, I want you to rate how strong this negativity is about your body right now. 10 meaning so negative I can barely function. Okay, great. So now you're going to tap with me and repeat after me. So you're tapping on these points of your body if you're able to. It doesn't matter if it's right side or left side. You're just going to mirror me and say these words aloud. Even though part of me learned all of these negative critical thoughts about my body, I'm learning how to love and accept myself. Even though part of me learned all of these critical thoughts about my body, I'm learning how to love and accept myself. Even though I have a part of me that learned these critical thoughts about the way that I look, and this part is very loud, I'm learning how to love and accept myself regardless. I have this part that says all kinds of critical things about the way that I look. This part of me says really negative things about the way that I look. It says things like, you're ugly, you need to lose weight. Nobody's gonna love you if you look like this. You're disgusting, you should be embarrassed. This part is so mean to me. And as a result, I feel sad and hopeless, unworthy. I don't want to leave the house. It makes me really sad. All of these critical thoughts about my body and the way that I look, I'm willing to acknowledge that it's a part of me. Not all of me. I am the witness of this part. I am not this part. Okay, so take a nice, easy breath. I want you to just take a moment and look around your room. So let your eyes come off of the computer or your phone and just gaze around the space that you're in. Notice how you feel, How's it feeling to acknowledge that this is a part of you and not all of you? So what I want you to do now is I want you to pause this video once you hear the instructions. I want you to write down 3 specific things that this part that has all these critical thoughts about your body and your weight, write down 3 specific things it's saying right now. And if you can't hear it right now, think about those same things that get said on repeat every single day about your body and the way you look. Write down 3 things and then write down very clearly how it makes you feel. Okay? Pause the video. When you're ready, come back to me and we're going to go into round 2. Okay, so for this round, you're going to tap and repeat after me, but this time you're going to make this customized to you. So you're going to fill in the blanks with exactly what those 3 things that part of you is saying on repeat and how you specifically are feeling. So I'm going to leave space, and that's when you're going to fill in your answers. If you get lost, you have a paper that you just wrote down all those things with. So let's begin. Even though part of me is saying things about my body like, so just name one right now. I'm learning how to love and accept myself. Even though part of me is saying things about my body and the way I look like, name the second one. And it's making me feel I'm learning how to love and accept myself regardless. Even though part of me is saying these really negative things about my body, like, say the third thing, and it's making me feel I'm learning how to have more peace around this. Part of me has these really critical thoughts about my body image. Part of me is saying things like, so just tap where I'm tapping and say all of the things that this part is saying. And it's making me feel okay. Take a nice easy breath. Do the same thing. Take a moment to look around your room. Take a little inventory of the space that you're in. This is called orienting. Helps to build safety within your body, helps you feel less stressed. You might get some yawns, excuse me. Okay. Just take a moment, tune in. What are you aware of after doing that round? Customizing it to you. Sometimes we have some pretty powerful realizations or shifts in our emotions and energy. So you can write that down, and I'll meet you in our 3rd round. Okay, so let's go into our 3rd and final round here. Repeating after me. Even though part of me has been conditioned to think these negative thoughts about my body. What if I could have a more peaceful relationship with this part of me? Even though part of me learned to think these negative thoughts about my body through no fault of its own, I'm willing to remind myself that it's this part of me. Even though part of me learned to have all these negative thoughts about my body image, What if I could teach this part new thoughts to think about my body? What if I could teach this part new thoughts to have about my body? What if these thoughts that are critical could be unlearned? What if one day I could even have compassion for this critical part of me? What if when these thoughts come up, I could remind myself that it's just a part of me, not all of me? It feels good to acknowledge that it's just a part of me. Because that's the truth. What if I could teach this part to have new thoughts about my body? More confident thoughts. Okay, take a nice, easy breath. And again, I'll invite that gentle looking around your room, taking in the space. Notice how you're feeling now towards your body. Where is that negativity 1 to 10? Would love for you to share your reflections and shifts in the comments below. And as a supportive action and takeaway, love for you to go find a little part, an object to represent that critical part of you. And remind yourself every time these thoughts come up, that's a part of me. That's that part of me. It's going to start healing this programming, and it's actually going to start helping you develop the acceptance and compassion with this part of you that in turn is going to dissolve those actual thoughts. So I know this is going to be really helpful. Feel free to revisit this exercise as much as possible because that's what our brain needs. In order to condition it differently, it needs this constant repetition and these empowered steps. So thank you so much for tuning in. Remember that if you are really struggling, there is a link below to connect with me directly so that you can have the support that you need to have this confident relationship with your body and free yourself from this constant negativity. So I would love to connect with you, and I will look forward to seeing you again next week. Remember to share this video with someone that you know could use it. Give it a like if you liked it, and you can subscribe to my channel to be notified every time I post a new video. Lots of love to you. Take care.